We're finally here. The Okinawa training camp. This sunny southern island is beckoning with its palm-lined beaches.
First thing in the morning and he's already yelling. Why do airplanes have to take off so early in the morning all the time?
I get the feeling you're not a morning person, are you, Ibarata?
Not at all. And since we've got this weird outsider with us, it's even more unpleasant than usual.
That's not very friendly, Ina. We haven't seen each other for a long time.
Professor Ikeda, why is this manga artist here with us anyway?
Well, I just thought having Yamamoto along for the ride would be fun for everyone.
Don't you think that's a lot of luggage just for the two of them?
I see we're all here. Let's go. Ready? Let's begin that experiment known as a training camp.
The beginning of a trip always makes my heart race a little. Makes it beat just a little harder.
Press up against me.
Huh? Wait,
Let me have your saliva now.
now's not really a good time. Sorry to interrupt, sir, but could you please fasten your seatbelts? We're about to take off.
When our experiment's been completed...
We're very sorry. They're pretty much done.
Yes, we're finishing now. We're sorry about that.
Yukimura, please! You can't conduct your experiments in public places like this.
And why not?
It may be necessary to measure oxytocin, but even I wonder about its appropriateness right now.
What's so inappropriate? If Himuro and I initiate close contact, it isn't like it would cause problems for anyone else.
It's not like that. It would cause big problems for me if people assume I'm involved.
What benefits come from following the inane dictates of society?
You should be aware that your concept of tact is infinitely approaching zero, Yukimura. Now, you may not understand this, but it's inappropriate to conduct tests like these in a public venue. Physical contact experiments in public are forbidden. Is that clear?
I suppose.
What do I do now? For some reason, I feel like cuddling close to Yukimura. Now that physical contact is forbidden, I find myself yearning for that sensation of pressing close to him. No, I was the one who said we couldn't. Somehow I have to restrain myself until we're somewhere out of public view.
You know, it's amazing how things this big can fly, isn't it? How does an airplane stay up in the air anyways? It's something about wind over the wings creating lift, right? At least I think that's it.
There are quite a few theories involving lift, actually. But what's most important is... the air flowing over the top of the wings and the air flowing under the wings move at different speeds. According to the Bernoulli principle, this explains the differential in air pressure which pulls the wings upward. I want to hug Yukimura! During flight, the wings create air currents which circulate in the vicinity of the airplane. All of this has been explained in the Kutta-Joukowski theorem. I want to press my forehead to Yukimura's and rub up against him. According to Kata and Tchaikovsky, the air flowing over the top of the wings travels faster than the air currents below the wings for that reason. And according to Bernoulli's principle, the faster the air current, the lower the pressure, and the slower the current, the greater the pressure. That difference of pressure is exactly what's at work, providing the force to lift the wings. And after that, they become one.
That conclusion is absurd. You should know they don't become one.
How could you say something so awful? You're horrible, Yukimura.
Huh? Why?
Bernoulli's principle. First, take a tissue and stick it to your forehead. Then, look straight down. For some reason I don't quite understand, if you exhale gently, the tissue gets sucked towards your breath. Evidently, the science behind this phenomenon is what allows airplanes to fly. It's super exhausting, but you stupid humans ought to give it a try, Bear. 'Cause I'm out of oxygen.
Oh my god! I can't believe it. It's really a tropical paradise.
Kanade. Were you wondering why the palm trees are there? This master of Okinawa will now explain. Because it's Okinawa, sweetheart. That's why!
I love it!
It's because palm trees grow in subtropical climates, right?
Wow! The ocean in Okinawa is so amazingly blue. It's stunning.
This sure isn't a view we'd see in the Kanto area.
I believe the intense blue of the ocean around Okinawa is due to things like coral and shells turning into chalky white sand, right, Professor?
Because when pale hues combine with blue, they create an entire palette of very pretty colors.
Wow.
I hear that the Kurashiro Current, which flows near Okinawa, is extremely low in plankton, which is another factor in its being very clear.
I'm totally blown away. This is my first time ever staying in a gorgeous hotel like this.
How the heck did you manage it? And on that pitiful training camp budget.
Funny you should bring that up. It was Yamamoto. She's the one who paid the difference in hotel fees.
What?
Yep. You know, I just wanted everyone to be able to stay somewhere nice.
Man, that's awesome! Are you some kind of goddess?
How can we ever thank you?
That must have been quite a lot of money.
Oh, don't worry about that. I lost hope in my financial future years ago. I live on bean sprouts and flour now. Don't spend what you don't have! If my meager savings have to vanish to secure a lovely place for us to stay, to allow us a good time every evening and interesting experiences, then I consider it an investment. It so happens that I know this person very well. So listen to me when I say be careful around her.
Huh?
She will do whatever it takes to make sure her career as a manga artist finally succeeds. You make me sound horrible. Don't be silly, Aina.
Ah, the blue sea of a southern isle, the sound of waves crashing, and there she is, Aika. In your bikini, you outshine all the other women in the world.
Well, I have to admit playing on the beach with dolls is new.
Let me remind you that Aika is anything but a doll. Even for you, Yukimura, there are things that you can and cannot
Sorry
say.
to keep everybody waiting.
Oh,
I bought us something nice and cold to drink.
thanks a lot.
Sorry, everybody. It took us such a long time. Himuro, what are you waiting for? Come on, hurry up.
Oh, Kanade, relax, would you?
That suits you pretty well, Himuro.
Gag at your tongue, Yukimura.
What's wrong? Do I look strange, Yukimura?
No, I wouldn't say that. I can't look directly at her. So that's what they call a bikini? How can I put it? Himuro, she looks 2.34 times more beautiful than ever.
Everything's okay, isn't it? Does the swimsuit make me look weird? I haven't worn a swimsuit since elementary school. What's he thinking? I wish he'd just say something.
Absorbing this much UV is gonna make me melt. So you're just as much an indoor type as ever, huh?
Okay, we'll make the Ikeda lemon camet right about here. There we go.
All you men look pretty hot yourselves, you know that?
It's true. Seeing Yukimura in a bathing suit is something totally different. Under this sun, his pale skin shines and sparkles. It's amazing. It's exactly as though he...
Yukimura, you're way too pale. You're like a reflector board.
You're as pale as I am, so what's the difference?
Well, yeah, maybe. But guys are more of a flat plane in front, so it's kinda like... It's only because you hole up and do research all the time, that's all. From a distance, he looks even shinier, doesn't he? He really does.
Cut that out!